here for you. Fox 4 News starts now.
Hello, I'm Ticia Muzinga with a look at what's making news in North Texas. The Tarrant County deputy shot while defending himself has been released from the hospital. He gave the thumbs up this morning. You see that right there, leaving the hospital. Deputy Brent Brown survived after being ambushed last week while working off-duty security at a credit union. Investigators say Leyland Williams was there trying to open an account under a fake name. Williams can be seen pacing around on video right there. He then started shooting. Brown fired back but did not hit the suspect. Williams was arrested later that day, less than a mile away from the credit union. Now, the motive for the shooting is still unclear. A Dallas man is charged with the murder of a Garland teenager. Russell Jefferson was a sophomore at South Garland High School. He died Wednesday night after he was shot near his home. A neighbor called 911 after hearing several gunshots and finding Jefferson lying in the street. Garland police believe Jefferson and his accused killer agreed to meet after connecting on social media. The motive for the shooting is not yet known. Jefferson's mother says she can't believe he's gone.
I feel like I was robbed. That's how I feel. I feel like I was robbed because I don't even have 15 years is not long enough. I wanted him to be burying me.
Garland police say 18-year-old Cesar Rocha was arrested after he agreed to meet with detectives. He's in the Garland City Jail charged with murder. And one of 3 murder suspects charged in the death of Maricela Botella was brought in to testify today. Botella was killed while leaving a Deep Ellum bar in 2020. Charles Beltrain was in a 3-way relationship with Lisa Dykes and her wife, Nina Morano. Dykes is on trial now and the first of defendants to be tried. Beltran, who is a witness for the prosecution, has been testifying about his relationship with the 2 women. Now, we are live streaming the trial all day, and you can watch on fox4news.com. Well, the family of a little girl left behind at a Dallas hospital earlier this week has been identified. The Texas Department of Family and Protective Services says it's in contact with her relatives. The girl is still in CPS care while the state looks into a home for her. Now, the first court hearing is scheduled for next Thursday. Police are still investigating why the girl was dropped off. It's not clear if anyone will face criminal charges. A Garland County woman was arrested yesterday, nearly 3 years after the FBI says she assaulted law enforcement during the U.S. Capitol riot. Dana Jean Bell of Princeton faces several charges here. Now, court documents say Bell grabbed an officer's baton after forcing her way into the Capitol building with a mob of Trump supporters on January 6th of 2021. Investigators say she was also seen on video assaulting 2 members of the media that day. The now 65-year-old faces several felony and misdemeanor charges. Well, guess what? There was a minor earthquake overnight in Denton County. The U.S. Geological Survey says the 2.2 magnitude quake was centered just north of North Lake. It struck just before midnight last night, and a few people reported feeling it. All right, well, the Cowboys say there's no doubt head coach Mike McCarthy will be with the team for Sunday night's game against the Eagles. So McCarthy had an appendectomy on Wednesday, hours after he arrived to work complaining of stomach pain. Now, the team practiced without him again yesterday at the Star in Frisco with the coordinators in charge. Quarterback Dak Prescott says he talked to McCarthy on the phone yesterday and says the head coach is eager to return to the sideline.
He was already watching yesterday's film and giving me some feedback on that, and so that was a good moment there. I know he's locked in. We're doing things that we feel most comfortable at practicing, and so practicing over time. So it's not that big of a deal that he hadn't been here.
Appendicitis surgery is not fun at all. I went through that myself. Well, the team's biggest hurdle yesterday actually was not McCarthy's absence. It was actually the wind. Look at that on your screen right there. So it was so bad the team had to practice indoors. The team expects to get official confirmation today on whether McCarthy will be there Sunday night when they play first place Philadelphia. Oh, I love this story. Musician Post Malone has cemented his spot among an elite group of Dallas Cowboys greats. Hall of Famer Drew Pearson told TMZ Posty is now an honorary member of the 88 Club. Yeah, so it's a group chat that also includes former receivers Michael Irvin and Des Bryant and current wideout CeeDee Lamb are all in it. Those players all wore the number 88 for Dallas, and they were apparently so impressed with Post Malone's devotion to the Cowboys, they invited him to join the group chat. Now, the 5 men are constantly texting, offering commentary on games and cheering for the boys. All right, well, people in Rockwall County helped Toys for Tots in a big way last night. Fox 4 and the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve are teaming up to make sure every child has a special Christmas. We were there last night as people dropped off toys at Standard Service and Heath, and there were also gingerbread houses being built and a visit from Santa as well, along with other holiday fun.
This is our 3rd year out here where we're trying to bring in toys, make sure that every kid gets a Christmas present. The main thing that we want to focus on tonight is no child is left behind when it comes to Christmas.
In Cedar Hill, south of Dallas, Santa arrived on a fire truck bringing gifts collected for Toys for Tots. The delivery happened during the city's Holiday on the Hill event in the historic downtown square. And the city's tree was lit up and Santa posed for pictures with the kids. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah, this toy drive was hosted in partnership with Cedar Hill ISD. Now, there's still plenty of time to donate a new unwrapped toy. Fox 4 will be at Grand Prairie ISD headquarters starting at 5 this evening. You can visit our website, fox4news.com, for more information on where to drop off a toy or how to donate cash. You can also scan the QR code on your screen right now. Coming up on Fox 4 News, it's a big weekend kicking off in downtown Dallas today as thousands of runners and walkers of all ages gear up for the Dallas BMW Marathon.
Here comes the next cold front. We'll have the latest coming up.
Well, thousands of runners and walkers will make their way to downtown Dallas this weekend. Events for the 52nd annual BMW Dallas Marathon kick off today. Now, the event has benefited Scottish Rite for Children since 1997. In that time, it's raised more than $4 million for the hospital. And there are 12 different events as well. So for Sunday's marathon, race organizers say they've changed things up just a little bit this year.
We have provided additional downtown views, fewer turns, and what we believe is going to be a faster run course.
Well, tonight there is the Friday Night Lights race. Tomorrow morning, the 10K and 5K and also 100-yard dash leading up to the marathon on Sunday morning. And drivers need to be on the lookout, of course, for road closures from downtown all the way to White Rock Lake.
Well, starting off with today's forecast, it is going to be very windy once again across North Texas. In fact, winds howling out the south-southwest at 20, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. So hold on to those hats. And guess what? It'll be windy once again tomorrow. Take a look at the next few days. This gets us through today and also your weekend. Very warm this afternoon, back up into the upper 70s to around 80. However, heading into this weekend, temperatures do fall behind that cold front. I do think we get back into the 60s tomorrow afternoon with that cold front passing through and the sun coming back out in the afternoon. However, heading into Sunday, it is going to be a chilly day. Those high temperatures staying in the upper 50s. Otherwise, expect lots of sun for the rest of your Friday. Decreasing clouds on Saturday. Then there could be a few showers off to the east. And then on Sunday, lots of sun, but it is going to be quite cold. All right, so timing everything on Futurecast. You can see getting rid of the clouds heading into this afternoon. Should be lots of sun for the rest of your Friday and into your Friday evening as well. The only thing is if you live up towards Paris, Sulphur Springs, be on the lookout for an isolated storm, 1 or 2, which could be on the strong side. But otherwise, the vast majority of the Fox 4 viewing area is expected to stay dry for the rest of today. Now, heading into tomorrow, cold front moves through. I think there'll be some low clouds tomorrow morning when you wake up, especially for the eastern half of the area. However, heading into the afternoon, we do see some wraparound clouds trying to make their way in. So while there will be a lot of sun tomorrow, there may be a few clouds rolling in from the north as we head into tomorrow evening. It's going to be chilly and it's going to be windy as well. And if you're going to be participating in the Dallas Marathon on Sunday morning, it is going to be very cold. Temperatures will be starting off in the 30s when you head out there. It's going to be breezy still too, so those wind chills may be in the upper 20s. 20, so you're going to want to bundle up. As we head into the later parts of the morning into noon, we do get back up to around 50, and that sun should help thaw things out just a bit as well. All right, so looking at the big picture this afternoon, where's the cold front? 72 here in Dallas. It's 51 in Amarillo, and then Denver, it's 32 or 36 there. So the cold front is on the way. But today, I do think we managed to get back into the upper 70s before it moves through. So here's the setup, that trough diving down to the middle parts of the country over the next couple of days. That's going to drive a strong cold front through the state of Texas heading into tonight and into tomorrow. Out ahead of it, some showers and storms expected to break out severe back over to the lower Mississippi River Valley. This is not going to be a problem for us, though, here in the Fox 4 viewing area. You can see, looking at the Storm Prediction Center there, the greatest risk going to be back over into parts of northern Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi, though some of the eastern zones may see an isolated strong storm, though computer models are not excited for our area, just worth mentioning. All right, so here's those temperatures over the next several days. 54 tomorrow morning when you wake up. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some 40s, especially for the northern half of the area on Saturday morning. So you'll need a sweater tomorrow morning. But either way, it's going to be very chilly Sunday and into Monday morning with those lows back in the mid-30s. We do gradually warm back into the mid-40s by midweek next week, but still nothing more about 40s, right? As far as the high temperatures go, 78 today. So we're going to be flirting with 80. That's the record. Do we get there? I don't think so, but we'll keep an eye on things. Either way, we get back closer to average once we get past today. 55, the coldest day on Sunday, and then we're back into the 60s heading into the middle parts of next week. In the longer range, pattern is looking blowtorch around the United States. Look at this, well above average temperatures for pretty much everybody. So once we get past this weekend's cold front, I'm not seeing any strong cold fronts, though. We'll keep our eyes peeled. All right, so here's that 7-day forecast, turning sunnier this afternoon. 78 the high. It's going to be windy, winds howling out the south-southwest. As for tomorrow, cold front moves through. There may be a storm or two off to the east early on Saturday, but otherwise we turn colder Saturday night. You're going to be waking up to 30s on Sunday morning, only topping out in the 50s Sunday afternoon, which means if you're going to the Cowboys game Sunday night, you're going to want to bundle up as well. Heading into next week, we do rebound Monday into Tuesday, but then our weather does become unsettled as we head into midweek.
All right, that's a look at what's making news in North Texas. Of course, for any time news, just go to fox4news.com. Have a great day.